Imagine boarding a ship and finding it completely empty. No passengers, no crew, no signs of a struggle. Just silence. In 1872, a merchant ship called the Mary Celeste was sailing across the Atlantic Ocean. On board were Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, their young daughter, and several crew members. Everything seemed normal when the ship left New York. The destination was Italy. The cargo was secure. The weather appeared manageable. Nothing suggested the voyage would become one of history's greatest maritime mysteries. Weeks later, another ship spotted the Mary Celeste drifting alone in the ocean. At first, sailors believed they had found a ship in distress, but when they boarded, they discovered something shocking. The vessel was almost completely intact. Food supplies remained on board. Personal belongings were still there. The cargo had not been stolen, yet every person on the ship had vanished. The lifeboat was missing, but there were no bodies. No clear evidence of piracy. No signs of a violent attack. Investigators were stunned. How could an entire crew disappear from a ship that was still seaworthy? Rumors quickly spread. Some blamed pirates. Others suggested mutiny. A few believed supernatural forces were involved. As newspapers reported the story, public fascination grew. People around the world wanted answers, but answers never came. The mystery only deepened. The ship itself survived. Yet the people aboard seemed to have disappeared without a trace. And even today, historians still debate what truly happened on the Mary Celeste. For more than 150 years, experts have tried to solve the mystery of the Mary Celeste. Many theories have been proposed. Some believed the crew feared an explosion. The ship was carrying industrial alcohol, and a leak may have created dangerous fumes. Perhaps the captain ordered everyone into the lifeboat temporarily. If strong winds separated them from the ship, they may never have been able to return. Others suggested rough weather or navigation errors, but no theory explains every detail. The ship showed little damage. Valuable items were left untouched, and there was no clear evidence of panic. Over time, even stranger explanations appeared. Stories of sea monsters, ghosts, and supernatural events captured public imagination. Writers and filmmakers turned the mystery into legend. The Mary Celeste became one of the most famous ghost ship stories ever told. Yet historians generally believe a natural explanation is more likely. Unfortunately, without survivors, the truth may never be known. What makes the story so fascinating is not just the disappearance. It is the unanswered questions. Why was the ship abandoned? What happened to the captain and his family? Why was so much left behind? More than a century later, those questions remain. The Mary Celeste continued sailing after being found, but its name became forever linked to mystery. Today, it remains one of history's greatest unsolved maritime puzzles. A ship discovered drifting across the ocean, completely intact, yet mysteriously empty, and perhaps the real story vanished with the people who disappeared that day.